Talo whalawa, awhio mai, o loo I ngoa o Mackenzie, ma o te whia tala noa I le Faasamoa, ma ona uinga. The Faasamoa and the way of life is over 3,000 years old, and there are many aspects to the Faasamoa. There are 362 nu'u, or villages, found throughout Samoa, so you can imagine how beautiful and colorful the culture is. This is Faasamoa.
Walks with us on every stride we mean no harm or bring any
Religion plays a huge part in Faasamoa, Samoan culture. Christianity is one of the few Western influences that has been accepted into Faasamoa and is also the main religion in Samoa. The motto of Samoa is Fa'avai Ileatua Samoa. Samoa is founded on God. Each village has at least one church and the pastor, minister, is well looked after by the villagers and is considered to be the most important person in the village and is referred as Au'ona Aleatua, servant of God. Before Christianity, there were no such religion but beliefs in human and non-human gods. Myths and legends. Although very religious people, there are many superstitions, myths and legends in the Faasamoa. Nearly every village in Samoa have their own superstitions, myths and legend stories. In Samoan mythology, Tangaloa was considered to be the creator of the universe, the supreme ruler. Also, in other myths and legends, Tangaloa had rolled stones from heaven. One stone became the island Sava'i and the other became the island Upolu. Festivities. Samoa have many celebrations or festivities. One of my favorite festivities is Loto Tamaiti, which means kids' church, or commonly known as White Sunday. This is a day that celebrates the children, which occurs on the second Sunday of October. The children are dressed in white, and a special church service is held for the children where they quote Bible verses and sing songs. A huge feast is prepared afterwards to complete the celebration. Independence Day is also a major celebration because it's the day Samoa became independent from New Zealand. They became independent on the 1st of January 1962. The Ava ceremony. This ritual takes place during all important occasions. The Ava is a beverage produced from a plant and is prepared in a tānoa, round wooden bowl, and served in a polished coconut shell. Usually the highest matai, chief, is served first.
This is the story of all Polynesia.
Art. There are many traditional art forms. The tattoo is a man's tattoo. It is called a be'a, which starts from their waist and finishes at their knees. A woman's tattoo is called a malu, which only starts from their thighs and finishes at their knees. The taulima is another Samoan tattoo, which is an armband tattoo. The bark cloth or tapa cloth is called siapo in Samoa, which is made from beaten mulberry bark. Patterns or pictures are printed on with natural brown dye. Plant life, turtles, hibiscus flowers, fish, and shells are usually used as the patterns on a siapo. Dance. The traditional dance of Samoa is the siva. The female siva is when she dances lightly to the beat with her hands and feet, while the male performs the whaatapati, a traditional slap dance. Both genders dancing together sitting down is called a sa. It's performed in a big group along with a drum beat. Music. Traditional music in Samoa or the Bese is very important in the Samoan culture. Singing in churches and special occasions such as weddings, funerals, to name a few. Traditional music instruments include a fala, a rolled up mat beaten with sticks to make a beat, which is usually accompanied with singing. Food. Samoa has a wide range of food, from taro to corned beef. Samoa really love their food. Before eating, a prayer is said for the food. A Samoan umu, earth oven, is a traditional way of cooking. The umu is separate from the house and is also sheltered in case of rain. It's basically an outdoor kitchen. In most villages, food is grown out back or in a plantation, also known as a whaatoanga. Now that I've spoken about the Faasamoa, how have past traditions and attitudes of Faasamoa has impacted on society today? Religion. Michael Jones, an All Black legend, said that he will never play rugby on Sundays because of his religion. Myths and legends. The Sivatau, a war dance similar to the haka, brings power to those who are performing it. Samoans believe in the strength of the Sivatau. Festivities. Shops are now selling wet clothes before White Sundays, and there are also fashion shows celebrating the culture. Art. The traditional Samoan tattoo has now become a fashionable artwork. For example, some famous Samoans such as Sonny Bill Williams and The Rock have embraced this Samoan culture by having a Samoan sleeve tattoo. Music and dance. Some Samoan singers are famous here in New Zealand, for example, Solimio, Savage and Scribe. The ASB Polyfest, which is popular amongst the secondary schools, showcasing music and dance of our Samoan culture. Food. Samoan food are being sold at Samoan stores and are ready-made. Great for people who have never visited Samoa can taste the traditional foods. Family protocol. The Faasamoa way, which is to be respectful and have good manners, which most kids show at school towards teachers and other students. I believe that Faasamoa has made a huge impact on society today and will continue to impact future generations to come. Whawhetai lava o roi ingoa o Mackenzie to Faasamoa. Choo!